welcome to another episode of rawradianthealth.com, and I'm Natasha St. Michael, and thank you so much for joining me. So I'm in Thailand, and it's the new year. I'm on Koh Phi Phi right now, and it's beautiful, very, very beautiful. If you guys are wondering, okay, I was just in Bali, now I'm in Thailand, what's going on? Well, every few months I do have to do a visa run. So right now I'd actually like to situate myself in Bali, but I do have a few things to do in Thailand. I had to renew my visa as well, so I had to leave, and there's very cheap airfare tickets on AirAsia. So for me to go from country to country, it's not so bad. So here I am in Thailand, and I'll probably be here till the end of January. So today, since it is the beginning of the new year, and I'm wishing everyone the most fabulous new year, I want to actually talk about New Year's goals, because this is the time of year where everyone's making the New Year's resolutions or their determinations, and they're trying to get fit, they're trying to get healthy, they're, now they're pumped up to want to lose those extra pounds, or they just want to change their diet and feel healthier, have more energy, whatever it is. January is always the month where the changes start, and usually January everyone's pumped up and they're doing things, but by February it's kind of like they slack a little bit. Then by August they completely forgot about their New Year's goals. And today what I want to talk about is actually simplifying those goals so that you can continue and keep with them and actually realize them by mid-year or end of year, or just to be consistent with it, because I see it a lot where people are really enthusiastic in the beginning and then they just lose their steam. And a lot of times what it comes from is just having too much on their plate, too many things they want to change, and just, they have a list of 500 goals, and it's just, it's too much, and there's high expectations and a lot of pressure, and a lot of times that's why, they go to the gym every day for 3 weeks and then they don't go for the rest of the year. And so one thing that I really encourage, myself included, is to keep things simple. It's always keeping it simple so you can remember it and you can be consistent with it, and that it's not going to be too much and too overwhelming, and it's something that you can continually do. So one thing that I decided this year, instead of writing down my 500 goals for the year, I decided to keep it down to 3. And what I decided to do is actually, for the first goal, is to look back at the previous year, look back at year 2010, and think about what is that one thing that I changed last year and that I did last year that I want to continue with this year. And for example, for myself, the one thing that I really tried to implement into my daily life last year was to eat more local food. So when I was in Canada over the summer, I was eating a lot of berries, a lot of greens, and apples, local stuff, peaches, things like that. And in the wintertime, I was eating a ton of greens, growing my own sprouts, things like that. Now that I'm in Southeast Asia, it's a little bit different, where, the fruit is abundant, the greens are abundant, things like that. But I like to, as much as I can, and predominantly, my whole diet is all local. There's not much imported stuff here, and if there was, I don't really go near it. So that's something that I want to continue doing from last year. And what I love thinking about it that way is that you're progressing. You're not just starting over, but you're using what you learned last year and you're taking it to the next level, and you're continuing with it. And the second goal is, okay, well, what do I want to take out of my lifestyle? What is that one thing that's kind of dragging me down or holding me back? What is something that I can kind of just drop, and that could be anything. It could be, for myself, an example of me is that one thing that I decided this year is I want to spend less time surfing the internet. I've never been into watching television, things like that, but I find with the internet, sometimes I can find myself wasting a lot of time just, surfing and reading and looking up a lot of useless information, and hours can go by, and there I am in front of the computer. And especially at night, I find if I'm on the computer at night, it really interferes with my sleep. So it's because of the bright light, you're staring at it, it messes up your circadian rhythm. So this year my goal is to use the computer to do my work and then get off of it, and to just sit down and get the work done, rather than just being on and off the computer throughout the day. And I just find I'm much more efficient. I find my mood is much better, and I have more free time to do things, rather than being inside staring at a screen all day. So think about it. Is there something in your life that you know, a habit or a pattern in your life that you want to drop? But just one thing, you know, and it might be that you want to cut out that candy bar at 4 o'clock, or you want to stop drinking coffee, or you want to try 30 days of just no sugar, or doing raw foods, or, you know, something like that. And, you know, I'm not saying that's too crazy, but something that you can like enjoy letting go of and you feel really proud of. And then the third goal would be is, what do you want to add into your life? What is something that you want to start doing? And for some people it could be going to the gym. Other people it could be home cooking. Instead of eating out all the time or getting takeaway or getting fast food, they want to start making their own meals. Someone else might want to start, you know, taking a class and learning about something. It might be learning a new language. It might be taking an art course, whatever it is. What is it you want to add into your life this year? And so if we keep it simple, what did you learn from last year that you want to continue with? What do you want to drop out of your life this year? And what do you want to add in? And by doing just 3 things, it's these 3 things that you can remember, and these things you can do every single day, so that by the end of the year, you actually see a change and you feel like you've actually followed through. So that's just a few little examples, and you know, it's just a great way of starting the new year and getting going and enjoying it. So I'm wishing you guys a fabulous day, and I will see you tomorrow. And I just want to remind everyone too, is January's 10-day juice fast. It starts on Monday, January 10th, which is this coming Monday. So I put it more at January 10th because I know a lot of people are go away for the holidays, and the first week of January it's always kind of chaos. So if you want to start the new year, do a nice cleanse, juicing, and get support. There's daily videos. It's a whole online program, and you get to meet everyone else from around the world doing the fast with you, get access to a forum. I'm on the forum every day answering questions, giving support, and there's 20 to 40 minute videos every single day that walk you through everything you need to know about juice fasting. So it's great for beginners and also people who have done fasting before, but they like the support. And it is, I mean, January is always the perfect month because we're starting new. It's a new year. It's 2011. So go to my website at www.rawradianthealth.com and click on juice fasting. See you tomorrow. Bye.